Hey everybody, we're going to get the college league playoffs done and then the off season, and then we'll be able to start recruitment. Definitely been about the toughest season I've ever had to deal with my crazy schedule, baseball going on, and finished the league season, and now my boys in travel ball, so just lots going on, crazy busy. Um, Hopefully we get back to normal here fairly soon. Not sure what we got for tournaments coming up in the next month, but thanks for bearing with me in this crazy year and lots of different stream times and dates, and so I do apologize for that. All right, so here's our playoff matchups. Here's what we got out west. Here's what we got out east. We'll get them going. I'm going to start here just because that's an all AI game. And then we might go here. Doubt Mike's going to make it. And then we'll probably bounce back, and then we'll finish there. Hopefully Neva can make it. I don't know about Blue. I know everybody's busy. So out west, out here, we'll get it started. Primal and Briskwall. Briskwall with the one championship all time. Primal's never had one. In fact, this is the furthest they've ever made it right here. Or no. If they win this one, that'll be the furthest. Oh, I might have read that wrong. If they get to the championship. So they've never made it to one. So Jaden with a nice run. Getting started. Earman, nothing there. Hell strike. See if this player can keep rolling. Best team they've ever put together. And quick 3 and out from the Hornets. Playing in the rain. Root for Primal too often, but I do hope they get this one against them Hornets. Another 3 and out. So tough defense so far. It's kind of what these two teams are built on. Points might be tough to come by. Jaden with a little room. First down. Earman takes off. To the Hornets. Man, Briskwall just can't do anything. Primal's getting a couple chunk plays, but not a lot. Boy, we're just kind of stuck at midfield here. Two tough defenses. We need something. We need a pick, a fumble. Poking them with a stick here. Do something. I mean, if you like defense, here you go. Chen with the first down. Boombringer can't get anywhere. And they can't get the first. Back to the Savages. Oh, Jaden had a guy wide open. Throw it. And another 3 and out. This is awful. Primal with the first. I still say Primal's probably got the edge. At least it seems like they're getting a couple chunk plays. This thing might end on a pick 6. Oh, there goes Jaden. Second and inches. And stops beyond the line. Hellstrike sacked. And right back to the Hornets. This might go down as the most uneventful brutal ball game of all time. I think sacks might outweigh yards. Nothing. Right back to Briskwall. Somebody's got to score. It's playoffs. We might have a 100-game overtime. Not even an injury. I mean, this game's going to be legendary for its own reasons. We got about 10 plays to go. It might be. It might be. This is awful. Hey, Ans, glad you could pop in. I'm not expecting too big of a turnout. Everybody's busy. College schedule's been a little wonky. And last play of regulation. And we're in OT, boys. Overtime. This sumbitch is going to go on till midnight. And there's a pass. Oh! Where was that all game? Iernan said, fuck it, dropped back and slung one out to Jaden, and Primal gets the win. Suck it, Briskwall. Briskwall going home. I got no room to talk. My team was ass, but at least Briskwall lost. And we got a whopping 49 yards coming out of Briskwall, 48 of it rushing. They did throw for 1 yard. Primal, they were the better, quote-unquote, passing team. Look at this shit. 20 tackles for loss, 12 sacks. Nobody got hurt. All right. Okay, we're going to go out east. Trees, Forsaken. Forsaken, never been to a championship. Trees, never been to a championship. Can we have a first-timer here? Uranus hits Carmelo. Dorn, Goose, nothing. Tolson. Pass to the Bay, first down. Glad I wasn't the only one that watched that. Oh, Uranus, big passer, taken out. Dorn gets in, but that's going to hurt the true passing attack. I'm glad Ann's got to watch that barn burner with me. Samir, deep, nothing there. We already have more scoring in this game. Daniel, no, Athena, gets the first. Hey, Sega, glad you could pop in. Go back and watch that Primal Briskwall game. She was a treat. Samir, nothing. Dorn. It's Samir, big first down. Dorn back to pass. Complete, first down. Oh, deflected in the end zone. Samir. And Dorn. It's Carmelo. Dude, taken out by Cursed Wig. The big enforcer. Please don't, Sega. It does stress me out. Especially when it's one of your guys' teams and it's a tough call. I know I think Joe's probably flying over the ocean right now, but he sent me a list. Ooh, DeVay, the troll. The best troll gunner college has ever seen. Gunner University over there at Woodland. And DeVay scores 3-2. Man, this is action-packed compared to the last game. Daniel, nothing. Halftime. Woodland up 3-2 over the Outlaws. And Forsaken. Dinkin and Duncan, tie game. Back to the Outlaws. sake, and a chance to tie. No, take the lead. Fana, deep pass, nothing there. Back to Woodland. Carmelo making nice plays. The gunner mate. DeVay. They just produced that Gase, the big ass tree, and now here they are with DeVay, just looking like a record breaker. And Carmelo with a catch. Dagger taken out by Cursed Wig. Such an enforcer for the trees. Carmelo, big catch and score. Trees up by 2. Pikachu's in. Nothing, back to the trees. Wild taken out by Casina. And Dorn with the catch and score. Trees look in control. We're getting sped up, and that's gonna do it. Woodland advances to the Eastern Conference Championship. Dorn, big game. Casina, good game. Cursed Wig. Some key brutality there. All right, let's see who's going to face Primal. Is it going to be Gorge or the Psychonauts? Psychonauts, the defending champs. And Psychonauts start with the ball. Deep pass, nothing there. Fakes. Gets a few. Cyrus, no. Carlson, deep, nothing there. Hamilton, complete. Fakes. Nothing. Gundar's just a magician. To win it last year was big. To have this Psychonaut team right back to 8-1-3 is pretty impressive. Nolan, the freshman, with a big catch. Fakes with a catch and score. Psychonaut strike first. Cyrus complete. So far, Gorge unable to get anything going offensively. Moss with a big catch. He's been a long time big producer for the Psycho. Hoss. Cyrus taken out. Fadukes is going to come in. Psychonauts looking to command 2-0. Another 3 and out by the Gorge. Fadukes, complete. Psychonauts move the ball. Down to the goal line. Fakes. Incomplete. 3rd and goal. And they get it in. They take a 3-0 lead into halftime. Looking good. Iceland. Some play. Kalfson taken out by Puvian. Gorge getting beat up a little. And they turn it back over to the Psychonauts. Psychonauts fakes out. Taken out by Winding. Sparky's going to come in off the bench. Oh, and a pick by Fadukes off the bench. Coda. Ooh, we got a little spark from the Gorge and a touchdown. on the board. Sparky, nothing. Montan. Deep pass, complete to Fuchs. Psychonauts still doing just enough. Montan throws it. Hits Haas. Tridart taken out by Puvian. Puvian with that 56 brutality. Doing some damage. And that's gonna do it. 4-1. Psychonauts take care of business. Puvian. Big game. 2 KOs. Got a sack. 71 pancakes. The big senior. Part of the awesome class that's coming out. All right, so out west, it's going to be Primal and Psychonauts. And now we find out who's going to face the trees. Hell, the only undefeated team in the nation, going up against Duality, 7-4-1. Hell's also the only perfect season ever a couple seasons ago. Anybody knock out Hell. FedEx. Ricardo. Hell strikes first. And a catch by Mage. First down. Hell. 2 with a big catch. 2 tucks it and runs. First down. And Eureka taken out by Egbert. Big ass Redwood. Eureka. That's going to hurt Duality's chances. Egbert with a catch and score. Hell up 2-0. Deep pass, hits 2, and 3-0. Can Duality get something going? Endy taken out by Sahara, the big bull. And that might be a wrap. That was just too much, and we're getting sped up 5-0. 6-0, 7, eight, oof, and Hell just looking dominant, 9-0. Sahara, player of the game, KO and injury, some pancakes. Egbert played nice, 2 played nice, Rashika played decent. Hey, Foreign, glad you could pop in. We just set the conference championships. Okay, so here we go. We'll go back out west. The defending champ Psychonauts going up against the best Primal team there's ever been. Number 1 defense. They can score. Here we go. Who's going to the chipper? It would be Primal's first time getting to one. Hey, TB, glad you could pop in. Just at the start of the conference championships. Whiteheart taken out. Fakes taken out. 2 quick injuries in the first 3 plays. 1 on each side. Psychonauts score. Something Briskwall couldn't even do in the first round. Couldn't even get. Oh no! Jaden injured. 10 plays into the conference championship. That could be huge. Gallivan with a big catch, and Primal takes the lead. With no Jaden, can Primal still pull this off? Throw deep, picked off by Iernan, the freshman. They got Calder, the freshman, in. Gallivan, they've had big play from their freshmen, especially Gallivan. Gallivan was an absolute stud freshman. Second and 9, Merlin with a big catch. There's the Primal defense. And a 3 and out. Junio. Oh, a pick by Ronatan. Back the other way. Oh, the no Jaden is such a wild card. Gallivan with a big catch. Runs away. Down to the goal line, and Junio pushes it in. Primal with the lead, closing in on halftime. Pass complete. So halftime, Primal up by 1. They go up by 2. And Hellstrike punches it in. Savages go up 2. The Psychonauts have an answer. Jonathan hits Merlin wide open, runs away. Psychonauts bring it within 1. Nothing. Hellstrike. Deep pass. Complete. Junio breaks the tackle. Big first down. Junio sacked by Peruvian. Jonathan taken out late by Calder. Fabouk's going to come in. Fumble scooped up by Psychonauts. Haas with a big catch. The first, back to the Savages. Hey, Joe, glad you could pop in. This is the Western Conference Championship. Jaden got taken out early. Got taken out 9 plays into the game. But Primal's still hanging on. Iernan tucks it and runs. And Gallivan with a catch. This is an absolute, team effort by Primal to lose Jaden that early and still be getting it done. Iernan, big catch. Down to the goal line. Junio taken out. Second and goal. Sack. Third and goal. Parthenia sack. Kubi's got 4 of them. They're out of plays. 6 to go. Merlin, big catch. Big catch. Down to the 5. Sparky, no. Fabouk. Touchdown. 2 plays to go. Sack. Last play. A big completion to Gallivan. Off he goes. Looks like they're going to catch him. But that's a wrap. Primal College going to their first ever chipper. And doing it after Jaden taking out 9 plays into the game. Oh, sorry about your flight, Joe. That sucks. Hopefully they'll get that squared away, get in the air soon. Adlam, player of the game. Gallivan had a nice game. That Gallivan, boy, he picked up the slack. And Primal advances. All right. We got Trees and Hell. Trees never been to a championship. This would be their first. Hell, the only ever undefeated champion. Can they do it twice? Here we go. We got Cursed Wig, the big enforcer. For the Trees, this is key matchup here. Sahara and Cursed Wig, the two enforcers. Who can do more damage is probably what it's going to come down to. Uranus taken out. Cursed Wig takes out Egbert. 3 plays into the game. And we already got one on each side. Key injuries too, Egbert and Uranus. You want to keep Uranus in play. That's not good. And Hell strikes first. Dulia taken out by Carmelo. So Nyland's going to come in. Deep pass today with a catch and score. Tie game. I apologize, Sim Nation. I don't always remember the names. Who is that? X, nothing. 2. Island. Picked in the end zone. Big defensive stop by Woodland. DeVay, the big troll. Catch, breaks away. First down. And Carmelo with the catch and score. Rashika taken out. Oh, it's Gundar. What's up, Gundar? Dude, I don't know what I had for breakfast this morning. I can't always remember them if it doesn't have their actual name in it. Rashika injury could be big against Hell. Julia's out. Oh, Justal taken out now. 4 injuries against Hell. Is it going to be too much? Can Sahara start inflicting some pain? And the Trees score again, 3-1. Closing in on halftime. Casina taken out. There's Sahara. Sahara's pissed off. Gonna try and do damage in the second half. What the hell was that name? Mangleong. Oh no. How's the couch treating you, dude? That's no good. Don't do that. You guys have had a lot going on. New baby. Wifey having some problems. I'm sure you get a little slack on that one. Third one complete. And the Trees. The Trees are up 4-1. And a pick by DeVay, the big troll gunner. FedEx, nothing. And we're in the fourth quarter. Carmelo. And Dorn gets it in. We're getting sped up. We're going to have 2 first-timers in the chipper. I love when shit like that happens. Let's go. Sorry, Neva. Excellent year. Biggest upset all year, if not right on the, that's on the Mount Rushmore upsets. 12-0. but the trees, Dorn, the first ever goose, Avian, 100 fantasy points. Big game. Got a pick, tackles, a KO. DeVay, the big troll gunner, looking good. And look at this shit. We got the Woodland Trees. First ever chipper appearance against the Primal Savages. First ever chipper appearance. We're going to give them their little bit of glory here really quick. Take a look at Primal. Did I already pass Primal? I probably did. Going too fast. There they are. So Jaden's moving on, obviously. Big time senior. Hellstrike, this will be his last game. And for Woodland, DeVay, the big troll gunner. He's going to be moving on, and that's it. Well, we got some bench players down here. But other than that, this Trees team, outside of DeVay, they're built for a little run for another few years. All right, let's get it going. Gonna have a first-time champion. Strike, the senior, nice run. Jaden, his team got him to the chipper after going out 9 plays into the Western Conference Championship. And a catch and score by Jaden. Primal goes, oh, we got a fumble. Scoop and score. Nope, close. Nothing on first. And just like that, 9 plays in, Primal up 2-0. Shoro taken out by Jaden. Jaden's pissed. His team had to pick him up and carry him to the championship. And now he's ready to do damage. Iernan. Freshman sneaks in 3-0. Primal. I'm not going to lie, I'm kind of pulling for Mike in this one. Mike's Trees. Of course, these are 2 of the founding colleges. Been around since the beginning. I wouldn't mind seeing Mike get a chipper with his Trees. Woodland finally on the board, 1-3. Of course, this might be the best shot Primal ever had. They normally don't have this kind of offense. Uranus punches it in, almost up. There we go. Trees down 1. Oh, Milo off the bench, wide open. Strike, incomplete. Jaden can't get. Oh shit! Jaden taken out. Closing in on halftime by DeVay, the big senior troll gunner. Can Primal pull it off without him again? That is just shit luck by the Savages. Back-to-back games. That probably tilts it towards Woodland, but Primal still tough defense. Colson, complete to DeVay. Blood-soaked jersey. They're taking out Jaden, and Bourne punches it in. We got a tie game. Oh, Iernan, nice run. Breaks a couple, keeps on trucking. First down. Hellstrike, the senior, gets it to the goal line. Junio punches it in. Savages back up. Uranus gets a few. Tolson hits Carmelo, not Anthony. Uranus, a few. Dorn. Nope. Tolson. Uranus. To the end zone. We got a tie game. Let's go. Junio taken out by Casina. Parthenia's in. Used to be a starter. Hellstrike. A little daylight. First down. Parthenia sneaks it across. Hits the first. And we're in the fourth quarter. Tie game 4-4. The first ever chipper on the line for both teams. Uranus gets wrecked by Milo. I'm aware of what I just said, too. That was tactical. All right, back to the action. Nothing there. Hellstrike. Nothing. Parthenia deep. Oh, wide open. Galavin, the big freshman. Primal in command. Can the trees answer? Nothing. Samir. Nothing. Back to Primal. Trees need a turnover. 2nd and 9. Parthenia, a wide open Galavin. And that might do it. Four plays to go. Dorn, the goose, gets a first. Tolson. Trees, last play. And crown a champion. Primal Savages, a first ever chipper. What a banger of a game. Mike, Mr. Goody, what a season. Furthest that Trees team's ever been. Great season and a team built for the future. Only DeVay is leaving. Look out for the Trees next year. But the championship goes to Primal. Jaden, one of the best all-around college players we've ever had. Gonna leave the BCL with a chipper. Damn, what a game. and Dorn the Goose gonna bring home the MVP. But there it is. Primal with the championship. There's nobody to congratulate. They're an AI team, one of our founding members. And the Savages get it done. All right, let's move on to our off season. Here we go. Hector. That's a big one. 2-time MVP. Vengeance from Castle. Still dead. Roger Dorn. I like that, TB. I love those movies. Bodil from Still Dead. Effrey. Got himself a ring. They'll throw it in the coffin, I guess. Well, Barad too. They're burying a couple rings. Takina from the Panthers. Fernard, the Illithid from Dark Valley, still dead. He was a senior. Damn it. Blake from Aggies. Oh, Daryl did not res. Sorry, Nick. One of the best BCL runners we ever had. Haven Craig from Underground, still dead. Attila from Primal. Damn, what is that? That means they lost, what, 3? Primal's the champions had 3 players die. Cypher still dead. Ire, however you say that. From the Panthers. Montezuma from Forsaken. I'm curious if anybody came back. Igon from the Panthers. What'd the Panthers lose? They lost 3 too. Who do we got? Back from the dead. A goddamn farmer. Sumner is now an undead dwarf. All right, Hall of Fame. Puffin goes into the Hall of Fame. Eric the Smurf and Pulsar are 3 new Hall of Famers. And let's take a look. Where they come in. Puffin, third. Eric is down a bit, and then Pulsar, unless I'm blind. Oh, there he is right there above Eric. So there's our new Hall of Fame class. All right, Duality, coach retired. I don't think Blue popped in, did he? No. Compatible, man, oof, he got a shit roll. That's compatible. College, it doesn't so much matter. We're going to just give him the top guy here. The Devil Wears Prada. We'll just give him that, and he can make a change if he wants. Midview, that'll be an AI. Ghost Town, that'll be AI. All right, retirements, big long list. I know Joe said he was going to work on that, just making it scroll, but college, we have so many. There's the big dog up top. Jaden heading to the pros. Doombringers, talented. There's a lot. You can't even scroll down through them all. Okay, I'll leave this up just for a sec so you guys can see your teams. See the improvements. Got a few greens in here that got one. What Dyerwood get? Goad, Thurney, and Mean. I'll take that. Mean might be starting at runner next year. No more Cannonball. All right, Barrel Gulch. One player to drop. So we'll AI that. Sea Drakes. Anzelik, you're up. One player to keep. And I'm pretty sure that's going to be Gloom. Oh, was that a duplicate name, Attila? Well, I guess the imposter died. Yeah, you're taking a little hit. Two of those other guys, the list you sent me in case you couldn't make it. All three of these boys were at the top. Yeah, keep Gloom. That's a hit though. All right, keeping Gloom. Saga, you're up. One player to keep. Big Sushi, Meriden, and Idris. Yeah, that was a tough roll, Hands. Poor Joe, just stuck in a damn airport in Dallas, surrounded by shit-ass Cowboy fans. I hope you're wearing a Steeler jersey, Joe. I've never been to the Dallas airport. Been Denver, San Diego, Seattle, Boise, Salt Lake. Are you really? Oh my god, that shit's so funny. I was joking, but that's awesome. Just getting mean mugged by Cowboy fans. Yeah, fuck the Cowboys. Oh my god, that's funny. Sega, you still with me? Damn it. I never remember this because my brain is stupid. It goes by trade value. Is that right? So that's kind of a toss-up there, right? Damn you, Sega. Where are you? He made a joke at the beginning of the stream that he wanted to see me stress out. Man, they're same year, too. I mean, I don't think it would be Sushi. Okay, so who would it take here, Joe? Is SR the next tiebreaker? I can normally have an idea of who a guy would want, but this one's tough. You got a good D lineman, shit at everything else, or kind of a balanced guy here. Sushi even has a little balance. He's expensive, though, and he's going to be a senior. Joe says Idris. Anybody else want to cast a vote? Help me out here. We got another vote for Idris. Yeah, I would lean towards Idris too. He likes his D lineman. Okay, we'll go Idris. Hope you like it, Sega. We had 3 votes for Idris. All right, Stonefist. 1 player to keep. That's going to be an AI. Actually, you know what? I know that Inter would say Krina Jr., so I'm just going to click it just in case. All right, Duality. 1 player to drop. Blue's not here. I'm going to go with this Vidi call. It looks like that's who the AI would do too. Ethelbert plays a little. Katos plays, I think, a little. Yeah. If anybody feel different, but I would say it's right here. Okay. Vitacall, we're going to do that drop. Ghost Town. 1 player to keep. That one's going to be pretty easy. It's going to be Birch. Melon, Forn, you're up. 1 player to drop. I think you got lucky here. I think go Fannin. Man, Iman's a good damn player. Look at that. 86 block, 88 D-line. He's going to be one of the top in next year's class, one of the top seniors. He's a weapon. Durable, too. Yeah, go Fannin. All right, Blizzard Bay. Dog's not here. What do we got? 1 player to drop. That's going to be that one there. That looks all right. Hell, no Neva. So let's see what we got. 1 player to keep. And boy, they took it easy on Hell. So it looks like it's going to drop Justal. If anybody feels strongly on this one for Neva, but you got a pretty light roll here. No real game changers. I think Justal's played a little. Well, he came in off the bench for 7. Fouter, not really a player. Yeah, we'll just AI this. All right, Primal, 1 player to keep. And that's going to be Gallivan, the big freshman. Man, he was a monster. Made the all-defensive team as a freshman. All-pro second team. All right, Forsaken, 1 player to keep. So we'll AI that. Dark Valley, TB, you're up. One player to keep. Ooh, TB got hit a little hard. Tora, Advoc, and Big. Tora and Advoc both had season-ending injuries. Keep Advoc. Man, he is a badass D lineman. And brutal. All right, Briskwall, one player to drop. And it's going to be this Lubies. Gorge, Nick's not here. One player to drop. Looks like it's going to be Coda. CIW, one player to drop. It's going to be this Pantis. And that's it. All right, guys. Hey, thanks for bearing with me. It's always the toughest one during baseball season, but we got through it. Probably still going to have a few more weeks with my son joining that travel team. I'm helping coach. So might have a couple more tournaments throughout the summer, but hopefully we'll get back on a little more of a schedule. I'm going to get the recruitment going right now, so be watching for your pings. We'll get that going while Joe's on vacation, get that all wrapped up, give us something to do. And no big rush on that, so I might let some people pick into the 4th, 5th round if we want. No point in just going sim if that's all we got going on. So anyways, dudes, thanks for bearing with me in my crazy schedule. Have a good night, and yeah, let's start recruiting. Have a good night, everybody.